Hi everybody. Well, we're going to continue on the reading section of the iBT TOEFL, right? And the iBT TOEFL, we've been talking about different sections, right? Let's say we're going to continue. We're going to talk about, out of all these sections here, we're going to talk about the detail and facts, okay? Now, 이건 우리가 맨날 똑같이 얘기했지만 저번에도 우리가 이제 한 섹션마다 들어가는 거잖아요. 이제 클리닉이니까. 근데 이 클리닉에서는 제일 중요한 거는 probably 이거야. detail and facts. Sometimes some people call it factual. Okay? 근데 이거는 뭐냐면은 안에 있는 내용 자체가 되게 중요해요. Okay? So we're gonna start. Okay? Let's see. The reading passage normally. Okay? 뭐냐면은 여기는 detail. 안에 있는 그 디테일이라는 건 너무 대충 뭐 날짜 같은 건 그런 디테일이 아니고 어떤 디테일이냐면은 이 내용 자체에서 어떻게 최선으로 왔다가 중요한 부분을 딱 뽑을 수 있는 그 디테일 얘기하는 거예요. Okay? So what happens is a detailed type of reading question asks you to identify factual information that is stated directly in the passage. Usually the information is only given once in the passage. Okay? The question will not ask about general theme or idea. Okay? But this is not like the purpose question, right? Why did the author write this? 그런 식으로 아니다. Okay? So basically, 이거는 we have 이 세트 안에서 이 종류가 많이 나오는데 3개에서 6개가 나와. Okay? 그러면 점수가 되게 높을지. 생각해봐. 3개에서 6개 나오면 거의 한 4점에서, 한 2점에서 거의 한 5점 사이가 나오는 거야, 점수가. This is really important. 되게 중요한 부분이에요, 이게. Okay? So, it's worth like 2 to 5 points per passage. Okay? If by 5 points, it's 15 points on the reading section. Okay? 반이잖아. You can see how important it's factual is. Okay? Now, the examples given, right, normally come something like this. Okay? According to the passage, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So basically, an example, 이런 example 준다면, according to the passage, right? Why was 어떤 reason, why or when, 뭐 그런 게 물어봐. Okay? According to the paragraph 1, what, which, and where, 그런 식으로 물어보고, 또 하나는 the author's description of something, why did he mention something? Now, this all has to do with the reading passage. Okay? Now, reading passage가 항상 오른쪽 왼쪽에 보이지만 그때부터 다시 다 읽은 다음에 말해야 되잖아. 노트 테이킹도 되게 중요하고. 자, 저번에 내가 얘기했던 정도 같이 저번에 I showed you guys how to reduce everything, right? 얼마나 줄이는 거 방법 가르쳐줬잖아. 이 type of question이 이게 되게 중요한 거예요. Okay? So, let's take a look at a passage. 같이 이제 보자고. Okay, ready? Here we go. Kevin. Ken.
Finally, for a fear to truly be a phobia, it must be recurring. That is, if the man on the plane had flown before without incident and continued to use planes after this one panic attack without experiencing further bouts of unreasonable fear, then he would not be said to be suffering from a phobia. A true aviophobic could never contemplate flying in any form without experiencing severe symptoms of acute nervousness. In this case, the man's single onset of severe panic would most likely be viewed as symptomatic of some other mental disorder, perhaps brought on by unrelated stresses in his life. Obviously, the fact that phobias are recurring fears, or rather, that they involve constant fear of the object of the phobia, should not be taken to mean that the fear can never be overcome. A person who is suffering from a phobia may, either through great effort of will, or, more likely, through a course of psychiatric treatment, conquer his phobia and cease to be frightened of whatever it was he was formerly afraid of.
Okay, now, if you had to name this, 이것다가 이름을 준다고 그러면은 probably phobia, right? 그렇잖아. phobia 대해서 얘기하는 거니까, right? 난 캔이 너무 잘 읽어줬지만은, 그 읽어줬을 때 보면은 엄청 길어. You're going, oh, I don't want to do this, right? It's pretty long, right? I look at it and go, oh, wow, my God, it's 좀 너무 길다, right? So, question 자체는 이렇게 나와. According to the collection, according to the author, paragraph 4, what might be one cause of a single instance of phobia-like episode? Okay? And they give you choices. Okay? Right? So, we're going to have to break it down. Okay? Now, when we break it down, I taught you guys before. This is what we're going to do, okay? We're going to try David's method of breaking it down. Okay, so here we go. The first thing, everyone, what do you have to do? Remove the pointless information. Boom, there you go, right? Remove. What are they? Dates, numbers, time, and those things. 이런 거 쓸데없는 거 다 지워버려야 되는 거야. 필요 없잖아, 이거는. I told you before, right? Okay. The second thing we have to do is we have to eliminate. Eliminate, 지워버리는 거야. 뭘 지워버리는 거야? We're gonna make the unknown vocabulary. 단어 모르는 거 없어뜨려 그냥. 필요가 없어 여기서. I know you guys are asking, 물어볼 거야. 이게 진짜로 이거 되는 건가 안 되는 건가? Now I'm gonna show you how. Okay? Next thing is we're gonna reduce your paragraph, make it smaller. 진짜 작게 만들 거야. 그 다음에 what are we gonna do? Down here, we're gonna outline. Okay? 아까 그 passage, 아까 그 passage 너무 길었잖아, 그렇지? Okay? So we're gonna take a look at that passage one more time. Okay, here you go. Boom. Okay, I made it a little bit bigger for you, right? So you can actually look at this, right? You look at this whole thing, right? Now, it's pretty big. Okay, so we're gonna go to the first step. Okay? Here we go. Boom. We're gonna remove the pointless information like dates, numbers, time, size, blah 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 blah. Okay, so here we go. So let's remove these things, right? So here we go. Boom. Okay, what are we removing? We're removing up here. We're gonna remove phobia. Okay, reoccurring. Okay, incident. Okay, boats. Okay, phobia again. We're gonna remove all of these vocab that you might not know. Now, it's okay. 모르는 거 다 있잖아, 여기. 그럼 너네들도 또 모르는 거 있으면 한번 지워봐, 같이. 네? 쭉 지워봐, 같이. 그러면은, 이게 진짜 있는가? 나도 한번 다시 보자. Let me take a look at it one more time, okay? Maybe 모르는 거 또 더 있다 그러면은 perhaps experiencing. Okay? 너무 근데 좀 쉬운 거잖아. 내 생각 거의 다 뺀 것 같아, 느낌이. Right? I think I removed most of it, right? So when I reduce it, it goes boom. Did it go smaller? It's a lot smaller, isn't it? It's like, wow. Okay. Now, it's smaller. Let's take a look. Okay. Finally, for a fear of truly it must be. Okay. This is. Okay. Now, why do you think it doesn't make sense at the very beginning? When you're writing 감정, right? And you break down 감정, right? What happens is 감정은 원래 we call it sentence fragments. Okay? When you give your feelings, right? They're not full sentences, right? So what happens is it gets eliminated, right? But the 감정은 간단하게 it's really not important for tofu, right? And this, okay? So just we're gonna get rid of it. Okay? Let's try to outline from this point on. Okay? First of all, the whole thing is fear is truly to be blah 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 감정. Okay, so fear is probably the first thing you took notes on. Okay, what about fear? What does he talk about? If the man on a plane had flown before without a continuous whatever, you're talking about a man on a plane. So boom, you put a man on the plane. What about the man? You're asking yourself the question. So what about the man? Man is 그래서 뭐 어쩌라는 거야? Right? You ask yourself, and you're gonna go through each one. What did this man do? Panic attack. Right? What else did he do? He had a mental stress. Okay? What else did he have? He had right here. What do we have here? Probably from what's the solution? Is if he suffers from this, you have to have the last sentence treatment. Okay? So we're gonna actually just pull that down, okay? And then we're gonna continue, okay? Now, if we take a look at just your notes, okay, we're gonna go back to the question. Here we go. This is the original, okay? This is the actual question, right? And it says, according to the author in paragraph 4, okay? Now, before we do that, we're gonna look at how your notes look like. Boom. This is your notes up here. This is the question. Okay? We're gonna forget about the whole paragraph. We're not even gonna look at it. 같이 보지도 않을 거야. Okay? 그러면 너 노트만 보고 이거 대답할 수 있는지 한번 해보고 확인해보자고. Okay? Let's take a look. Okay? So if I'm looking at it, I go boom. Okay? Fear, man, panic attack, mental stress, constant fear, treatment. Okay? Question says, according to the author in paragraph 4, what might be one of the single causes of phobia? Like, okay, seeing plane crash on news. Does it on your notes? Does it say news? Plane crashing? No. So we're not going to say that. Okay. Next one. What is it? Watching too much violent television. Did your notes? Does it have anything to do with television? No, it's gone. Alright? It's completely gone. It's not even there. Alright? The next one we're talking about is probably what? Possessing a desire for public attention. Okay? Okay. That's gonna public attention probably has nothing to do with the fact that this whole paragraph. Right? Because your notes have nothing to do with it. Okay? How about this? Having too much stress in one's life? Look at your notes. Does it say stress? Yes, it says stress. And treatment. So the answer is probably going to be what? There you go. Stress. So it has to be D. Okay? Okay, let's review one more time what we just talked about. Okay? So here we go. Remember to practice this over and over again. The first step is one to do what? Remove pointless information. Okay, like dates, number, times. They're going to eliminate. What are you going to eliminate? You're going to eliminate unknown vocab. Okay? Then after that, what are we going to do? We're going to reduce. Reduce what? Reduce your sentences and reduce your paragraph, right, to a smaller paragraph. 작게 만들 거다. Okay? 그 다음에 I want you to outline. Outline 하는 거는 main ideas and major details 자동으로 뽑혀. Right? 그거 어떻게? 그냥 그래서 물어보면. Okay? Now this method I named it real. Okay? Remove, eliminate, reduce, and outline. Okay?